Good day, ladies and gents, this is Leo from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Roundup, and I'll be rounding up this week's Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, OCG, and Master Duel news. All sources will be linked in the description below. Thank you YG Organization for continuing to report all things Yu-Gi-Oh! And the translators for allowing players to continue to choreograph new support ahead of the TCG schedule. We appreciate all the work you've done for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community. Disclaimer, I will only be covering news in relation to the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, OCG, and Master Duel formats, as we do not have an official TCG Rush Duel format, and all merchandise and anime related news will be omitted from this roundup. These videos are more so about getting people up to speed on the latest Yu-Gi-Oh! Physical card game news of the week, so I'll only be highlighting a few key cards from any of the new card reveals. First, I recommend you make your own opinion of the new reveals after reading what the rest of the new revealed cards do. Without further ado, let's begin the news roundup. Let's start things off with the Master Duel news. We have updates that dropped on 30th October and 9th November, where we have confirmation of a ban list for November 9th, which includes a pointer of the Red Lotus being forbidden, Public Extravagance being limited, and Tri-Brigade Fractal and Cyber Angel Benton now unlimited. 3 new secret packs are now available in the form of Fires of Scorching Bonds, Treasures of the Cosmic Ocean, and Sisters of the Light. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that Record of Noble Spirits is now a selection pack in the previous video, but I'll reconfirm that again for this one. We also have Singularity Warriors as the other new selection pack available as well. A new solo mode has been added in the form of Bujin's Solo Mode, which by completing the solo mode you obtain the following: 300 Light Orbs, 300 Dark Orbs, a playset of Bujin Hiriko and Bujin Hirume, Bujin Te Susanwono Sleeves, Bujin Ki Amaterasu, and Bujin Te Susanwono Icons, 2 Legacy Pack tickets, and 200 gems. In terms of dueling accessories, we now have the Live Twin Lila Treat Sleeves, limited time only, Promethean Princess Bestow of Flame Sleeves, State Your Soul Sleeves, Firewall Dragon Singularity Sleeves, Ghost Trick Lantern Mate, limited time only, Pumpkin the King of Ghosts Icon, limited time only, Promethean Princess Bestow of Flames Icon, Vanquisher Raisin Icon, a Deluxe Night Festival in Costume Icon frame, which is also limited time, and Vanquish Soul Kaiser Various monster, now all readily available in the store. We also have a Ritual Festival where you can get a fair chunk of gems from missions and climbing through the medal ranks, along with a contract with the Abyss Field Part when you hit 5500 medals. Cool stuff. This event will last until 24th November. Master Duel also now has a proficiency test, which you proceed as you play the game. You can unlock some goodies as you get high on the proficiency test, up to proficiency level 10. The goodies are a spell card make base, question icon, synchro silver sleeves, and a bicycle mate. Some Tournament World goodies confirmed with the final archetype, which we all could have guessed from the pack art, is Ritual Beast, with 1 new effect monster, 1 new fusion monster, 1 new link monster, and 1 new spell card. I'll cover the new effect monster and link monster. Spiritual Beast Tamer Lara is a level 1 light psychic effect monster with 100 attack and 2000 defense. You can only special summon Spiritual Beast Tamer Lara once per turn. You can only use the first, second, and third effect of this card's name each once per turn. You can discard this card immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon 1 Ritual Beast monster from your hand. If a Ritual Beast card you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your field or graveyard instead. If this card becomes banished, you can special summon 1 Ritual Beast monster from your deck except Spiritual Beast Tamer Lara. Wow, destruction protection and a way to bring out more bodies to the field. She seems pretty strong, being able to get more normal summons out as well as another body if she ever gets banished. I like her, and with the upcoming Link monster, the synergy shows. The new Link monster is Ritual Beast Oti Rerotari, a Link 4 Wind Psychic monster with 2600 attack with Link arrows pointing up, down left, down, and down right, requiring 3 or more effect monsters. You can only use the second and third effect of this card's name each once per turn. Neither player can tribute cards to activate a card effect. You can target one of your banished Ritual Beast cards, return it to the hand or extra deck, then immediately after this effect resolves, you can normal summon 1 Ritual Beast monster from your hand. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can target 1 Ritual Beast card you control and 1 card your opponent controls, banish them. There's a synergy. If Lara ever gets banished, it brings out a new body, and a Link can bring her back to hand and then have it be on field, ready to be banished with its spell effect to remove a problematic card and get the body on field. Honestly, it looks really nice. I can't wait to see how this turns out. To coincide with the new Terminal World reveals, we have an alternate art of Void Imagination, as well as Medallion of the Ice Fairy and Jetix ally Birdman. Looking good there. We have confirmation of the effect for the Link 4 Sky Striker monster that was revealed last month. Surgical Striker Spectra is a Link 4 Dark Machine effect monster with 3000 attack, Link arrows pointing up, down, left, and right, requiring 2 or more monsters, including a Link monster. This card is always treated as a Sky Striker Ace card. It must first be Link summoned. You can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. When your opponent activates a card or effect as Chain Link 2 or higher, quick effect, you can banish 2 spells from your hand and or graveyard, negate that effect, and then if you do, you can destroy 1 card your opponent controls. It loses 3000 attack if you have no spells in your graveyard. Not a bad monster. It's you got an Omni-Gate, and requires for it to be changed from Link 2 onwards, and have spells already in your grave to have negate live. It also loses all of its attack if there are no more spells in grave, so you gotta be careful. Not sure how this will help the Striker strategy to be fair, but I at least think it's pretty cool. A nice tie into the Sky Striker Ace manga. With the announcement of the Winged Kuriboh level 6 and the new Crimson Dragon level 8, we have a new Synchro Pendulum monster and a new effect monster for Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc V and Yu-Gi-Oh! Reigns respectively. Supreme King Zog Synchro Universe is a level 12 Dark Dragon Synchro Pendulum effect monster with 4000 attack and defense, requiring one tutor and one or more non-tuner Dark Pendulum monsters. This card's named Pendulum effect can only be used once per turn. You can tribute one Supreme King Dragon or Supreme King Gate Pendulum monster, special summon this card. Its monster effects are as follows. This card's name becomes Supreme King Zog while on the field. After damage calculation, when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and or inflicts battle damage to them, you can special summon up to 2 Supreme King Dragon monsters from your deck, extra deck, and or graveyard in defense position. If this card is in the monster is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can place it in your Pendulum zone. I'm not a Pendulum player, so I'm not sure how good this is, but it seems pretty subtle of how it can bring out more bodies. It being battle aligned does suck, but it is able to keep defeating itself back from the Pendulum zone at the very least. Solid card. Code of Soul is a level 3 Fire Cyberse effect monster with 500 attack and defense. You're going to use the first, second, and third effects of this card's name each once per turn. If you control a Link monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. During your main phase, you can activate this effect. Once this turn, if you Link summon a Xenoblade Link monster, you can use one Xenoblade Link monster you control with the same name as the entire material. During your opponent's main phase, quick effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Immediately after this effect resolves, Link summon one Link 3 or higher Cyberse monster. There is so much potential with this card for Salamangreat grades. It's a second reincarnation Link summon, so you can do both a reincarnate Sunlight Wolf and reincarnate Raging Phoenix on the same turn, which is crazy. And the quick effect Link summon on the opponent's turn has some potential, in that if you have, for example, Pyro Phoenix on board with the Sanctuary, activate Code of Soul's effect to reincarnate Link summon to Pyro Phoenix, and from there you have a full board ride during the opponent's turn. Not bad, honestly. I can't wait to do some testing myself personally. This card seems really good. The only issue is not a Salamangreat by name, which will probably make or break the card once it is out. We now have our first reveals for Legacy of Destruction, and we have Yugi Moto support with 5 new effect monsters, 4 new spells, 1 normal, 1 continuous, and 2 quick play spells, and 1 continuous trap. We'll cover 2 of the new supports. Gears Gandora the Dragon of Destruction is a level 8 Dark Dragon effect monster with no attack and defense. You're going to use the first and third effect of this card's name each once per turn. If you control a Gold Sarcophagus of Light, you can special summon this card from your hand. Gain 300 attack for each banished card. You can pay half your life points, destroy as many other cards on the field as possible. If you do, banish them. Then special summon one level 7 or lower monster from your deck that matches Gold Sarcophagus of Light. If you do, increase its level by the number of cards destroyed by this effect. So it looks like Gold Sarcophagus of Light is a necessity to keep this theme together. It just gets brought out for free and destroys as many cards on the field as possible to just power himself up through his own banish effect. Then bring out one of his fellow new support monsters, in this case will be the Silent Duo, who have their attack increased based on the difference in level. It's easy to bring out 2 as well, so this card seems pretty insane. Solo boss monster here. We should also talk about the new continuous spell, Gold Sarcophagus of Light. You can only use the second and third effects of this card's name each once per turn. It cannot be destroyed by monster effects. During your main phase, you can add 1 card from your deck to your hand that mentions Gold Sarcophagus of Light, except Gold Sarcophagus of Light. If your opponent special summons a monster from the graveyard, you can discard 1 spell, then target one of those monsters, send it to the graveyard. So it cannot be removed with Gears Gandora's effect, which is a nice actually, since it's a very powerful search effect, and the throwback effect to the area where Yugi stopped Adam's Monster Reborn from activating. Great card honestly, hope to see how this turns out. We have 2 cards confirmed for the OCG Promotion Pack 2024. Mira and Machinoko is a level 1 Fire Spellcaster effect monster with 0 attack and defense. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. If this card is in your hand, you can reveal 3 cards from your hand and or deck with the same name as cards in your opponent's graveyard but different names from each other. If you do, special summon this card. When your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, you can send this card summoned by its first effect to the graveyard, send 1 card with the same name as that opponent's card from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard. If you do, negate the activation. This is such a big brain card if you're able to nail its summoning conditions. I can imagine this can be used in mirror matches as well as hand trap knowledge that you reveal to bring it out. And the fact that you can send a copy they are using as well as this card to the grave to negate the activation is pretty cool. But this honestly seems pretty too far out there to bring out naturally, but I could be wrong and this could be pretty good. A Star Speculation is a level 7 Light Warrior Fusion effect monster with 2500 attack and defense, requiring 1 monster with 2500 or more attack and 1 face down defense position monster with 2500 or less defense. You can only special summon a Star Speculation once per turn. This card gains its effect based on its battle position. If it's in attack position, gains attack equal to the highest original attack among monsters your opponent controls. If it's in defense position, it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. You can tribute 1 attack position monster and 1 face down defense position monster, special summon this card from your graveyard.
New Super Poly target seems pretty good honestly. To get rid of the big sticks, you just need to set one monster face down to meet the summon required. It's also pretty beefy itself and has a great attack gaining stack if there's some other big beaters still on the field. It can act as a wall if necessary. Solid card overall. The promo card for the Phantom Nightmare pre-release is Goblin Biker Grand Entrance. Nice art of the Bellstar on there. The next V-Jump promo is Moon of the Closed Sky, a Link to Effect monster. We'll find out its effects on December 7th. I don't really talk much about speed duels, but we have a new speed duel prologue, this time for GX Midterm Destruction, which contains decks for Jaden, Sartorius, Tyranno, and Jim. We'll also get secret rares of Neospatian Aquadolphin, Dandelion, and Card Trooper. Fancy new rarity bumps for Jaden. This set will be out on 29th of March 2024. Some new Sky Striker support coming in red hot with a new effect monster and 2 new Link monsters. One of them is not pictured, so I'll have a picture from the Sky Striker manga where the image will be from. Pillar of Future Cyanus is a level 1 light machine effect monster with 500 attack and 1500 defense. This card is always treated as a Sky Striker card. You're going to use the first, second, and third effect of this card's name each once per turn. You can discard one spell, special summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal or special summon, you can special summon one Sky Striker Ace Rose from your deck or graveyard. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra for the rest of this turn except machine monsters. You can banish this card from your graveyard, take one of your Sky Striker Ace Rose that is banished or in your graveyard, either add it to your hand or special summon it. This card's a solid extender and also a resource loop if your Rose ends up being banished, which is pretty nice. You can imagine this being a backup land in case some of the Ray or the Ray links get destroyed or unable to be summoned. Good card. Combination Maneuver Engage 0 is a Link to Machine effect monster with 1500 attack, with Link arrows pointing left and right, requiring 2 light or dark monsters. This card is always treated as a Sky Striker card. You can only special summon Combination Maneuver Engage 0 once per turn. Cannot be used as Link material. If this card is special summoned, you can target one monster on the field with 2500 or more attack, negate its effects until the end of this turn. Let's start with damage step. If this card attacks and you have Sky Striker Ace Ray and Sky Striker Ace Rose in your graveyard, you can destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Not bad. It's an on-summon negate against the big monsters, which is nice. Can play around Typhon, for example. It's also pretty generic for those light and dark based decks as well, and no restrictions. Only issue I can see is that you cannot use this card to link climb, but that's nothing here or there. Destruction of all monsters during damage step is fine. It's not crazy, but I think the power dodge is definitely in the on-summon effect negate, which is nice. Good card as well. To celebrate the 25th anniversary, it looks like we'll be getting an alt art Obelisk the Tormentor and Master Duel fairly soon, and it looks like the other Egyptian gods will join suit. Will this mean that they will finally get a summon animation that they should have gotten a long time ago? We'll find out soon. Premium Pack 24 also showcased a new alternate art for Sky Striker Ace Rose to go along with the alternate art for Sky Striker Ace Ray to depict them in their manga counterparts. There was a poll done a while ago in Japan where we picked the best summoning scene in each of the anime series. Zane Truesdale's Chimeric Ogre Dragon was the winner, and because of that, it will be getting the QCR treatment in the OCG to release alongside the Yu-Gi-Oh! Quarter Century Summon Scene Selection, Blu-ray, and DVD. Get your orders in quick. The Ritual Festival is coming to a close, so more missions have been added to the festival in Master Duel to get another 400 gems worth upon completion.
And that's a wrap. Thank you all for watching or listening to this video. I appreciate that you reached the end of this video. If you like these quick news roundup, please subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want more of this, and I'll speak with you all in the next roundup.